I just realized you couldn't hear me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Now, it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to be honest here. Kind of buzzed my own countdown, but... So today, we are going to be checking out Spyro Myths Awaken Dark Rift Glimmer demo. Actually, that worked perfectly fine for the transition. But, anyway, this is the only, copy of the demo I have of any of the Myths Awaken that didn't get corrupted somehow. Don't know how that got corrupted. Really don't. I did test this out with mouse and keyboard. It sucks for that. But luckily I have this handy dandy controller sitting by for just this occasion. Let me actually click back onto the game. Now, I am initially disappointed that they got the cease and desist letter. I saw it coming. I just was wishing that it didn't happen. Not many people out there have creative freedom these days, and this is probably one of those games where they wanted to, you know, made a profit off of or anything else. They wouldn't have advertised it for profit, but Activision is Activision. They will do what they do. And that goes for any major game company too. It's bound to happen. That's the problem with fan-made games these days, is it's really hard to make them. So for those who are out there making these games, hats off to you. I know I dabble a little bit in game making when I'm at work and such like that to pass the time, but it really is truly incredible the amount of work that people put into these things. And I'm going to try not to be too harsh. I'm a big fan of Spyro. I've always played the Spyro games, so I'm going to try not to be too harsh about that. Simply because, you know, it's a lot of love went into these games. A lot of love, a lot of effort, a lot of work. And if I can't rip it to shreds. So I'm going to quit talking. I'm just going to get into it. Now, I did increase the field of view on this just a little bit. Actually, I think I did way too much. Alright. There we go. Just because it did seem like it was working just too right. Oh, that's new. So as I said, I gave it a little bit of love with my mouse and keyboard. I don't know too much about it. This, it's a very smooth transition. I don't know how to actually open that. This is actually working a lot better than I did earlier too. I was really hoping that I could go back and get the downloads for the other ones, but I couldn't find them. So.
Welcome back to Glimmer, Spyro.
Oh, there's voice acting
so
too.
Much about you. I just wish you were visiting under better circumstances.
Alright. I love the animation. It feels like a Spyro game, a little choppier than normal Spyro games. Then again, it's a fan-made game. It didn't have the access or the resources or anything like that that, you know, major companies have when they make these games. So for it to be this well polished without any of the original assets at their disposal, they had to recreate them on their own. I'd say they did a pretty bang-up job. This is really good. Yeah, the animation's not quite up to where it was at with the original games, and it's not, you know, exactly the most polished, but so what? Alright, well, I just felt that. I do wish, though, that they didn't get the cease and desist letter, because with what I was reading about how this game was going to be, this was going to be how I passed my time waiting for the Reignited trilogy, which comes out here just a few weeks in the short, cold month of November. I might actually stream some more Spyro games to celebrate with that coming out. So if you want to see more Spyro games, go ahead, leave a comment down below, let me know. But otherwise, let's just keep exploring. This looks like it's the first level reimagined in Spyro 2. it is the first level reimagined. It's just a lot darker. You know, there's rain now, there's water over there. There's no enemies, so you can tell that's something they're probably still working on, but there is swimming, which is something that wasn't really released until Spyro 3. They even got the original sounds for that, so I give hats off to them. I mean, it feels like a Spyro game. And that's something that not a lot of people can capture. Now, granted, yeah, the camera's a little wonky here and there, and stuff like that. It's still overall a really good game so far. I do like this right here. Now, if you remember the original playthrough I had of Spyro 2 a few months back, trying to get up there was one of my major challenges because I was trying to do it early. Oh, there's even an area back here. That's cool. Let's go explore that. I don't know if there was a floor there or not. Oh, there's a whole other area. This is definitely a lot more into it than I thought. I thought it was just gonna be a little bit of the reimagining of the first level, but this is, granted, it's not well polished. I didn't expect it to be, but for what it is, that looked like it was just a little shortcut to the end area here. They got the flying thing up, so oh, it's actually on its own little platform now. Also, holy hell, mother of gems! I already have like 300 plus. I don't think they how many gems are in this level? Can I open up a guidebook? No, I can't. Oh well. Probably about 500 gems in this level if I were to take a stab at 506. Oh god, there's nothing there. This is definitely a lot darker than I remember it. There's nothing there either. Okay. Or if you die, if it sends you back to the beginning, it does. I have to hit all those again. Ah! Glitchy. It's all good. They got, I forgot her name already. Zoe? Yeah, Zoe. The little, fairy that zapped you. I should replay Down Crisis for you guys. I never actually did the second one on the channel, now that I remember. I did the first one. I did a full playthrough in one sitting, and that was exhausting. Wait, what? Okay. I was like, I don't remember being able to do that. This is actually a pretty faithful recreation. And I know I said I was going to play this on my, well, not this particular game, but I was going to start streaming on Twitch more. That happened. If you follow me on Twitch, which not a lot of people do right now, you would know that I have been streaming on Twitch more. That's a few key reasons on that. I'll just discuss while playing this, because right now I'm just kind of running in circles. Reasons why I don't stream on YouTube anymore is it doesn't send out the notifications that I go live. I've tested it with a few of my dummy accounts because I don't want to sign into this account at work just in case somebody gets access to it. And so I have a dummy account where I can still watch my videos to work on them while I'm at work. And I tested it one day trying to go live with a just a simple little stream at work just to see if it would work, and it went live and it was just a black screen. You guys can't see it, it's actually hidden or deleted at this point, I believe, but I never got a notification that was live. I went to check and nothing was showing me that I was live. I even went to the channel and it didn't say anything. So I thought, oh, that's weird. So I tried streaming a few nights that week and I got almost nobody tuning in for it, and I was like, alright, this is awkward. Because now I'm streaming to nobody. Kinda like what's going on now, but, you know, a lot different, and I'm like, god damn it. But it was to that point where I couldn't take the fact that it wasn't pushing notifications to people. And Twitch has been doing a lot to make up for the fact that they did such as a streaming platform with all the rules and stuff. And it just makes it easier for me as a creator to stream to Twitch because they have better bandwidth and everything. I can make the video look a lot better. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here, to be honest. Oh shit, that's a hole. See, you never know when the holes are gonna show up. But yeah, I plan on doing the Spyro Reignited trilogy here on YouTube. Because that's where I did the original trilogy. I have that all set up ready to go for November. The problem is, I don't know how it's going to work with sending out notifications and all that. I really don't. And that's something I want to address before the fact happens, because I'll stream a few more times to YouTube here in the coming months, coming month to test it. But if it doesn't work, there's not much I can do, because I'm trying to build an audience. I'm trying to build a base, and it's really hard to do that when everything's working against you. So I'll still stream to YouTube. I'll still stream to Twitch. I'll split them up. I mean, I use the same software for both, so I also don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I know this is just a demo, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't think it was polished enough yet to be a full playthrough of the first level, because I am struggling to get some of this stuff. Oh, I died. Alright. I don't think there's much more I could do here. It looks like they were trying to push out this demo so people will have a chance to test it. And it's looking great, it really is, and I'm disappointed that they won't be able to finish their work. I don't think this demo was a fully finished level just yet. And if it was, it's not clear on how to get places, because the mechanics aren't quite there. I'm gonna try something first. I just really hope there's nothing up there I need to do. And this is really weird playing this with an Xbox controller, by the way. Really, really weird. We're gonna head all the way back to the start, hit that one last one. See if that does it. I mean, the jumping mechanics are there. This game is there. I don't think it was tweaked just enough to fully do it. This might make it easier on there. Yes, it does. Oh, hey, now they all open. And it just gives me the gems automatically, okay. So that's what that does. That is a cool feature. I do like that. I wish the original games did something like that. I know you had to chase the base and a few other new games, but That would have been nice to see. Oh, that's Spyro butt. Come on. There we go. But let me know if you feel like I'm being too harsh with this game, because I feel like it's at the point where it's well justified to be a little nitpicky here and there. But then again, I'm just some random guy, so I could be just going off the deep end on a few things, because I played this game way too much as a child, well, not this one in particular, but this series, and I don't want to see it ruined. I have hopes for Toys for Bob that they did well with the Reignite trilogy from what I've been seeing and all the pictures and videos they've released. It looks fantastic, and I kind of wish we had it when we were supposed to. But, oh shit, I actually got over here. Damn it. Never mind, I guess I'm not done. But, with all that, we gotta take it with a grain of salt. Crash Bandicoot's trilogy, when they remade it, was really good. It is. It hands down one of the best remasters I've played in a long time. But that's all this generation has become now. It's remasters after remasters. Which is okay. They're feeding off the nostalgia of what we had when we were younger. The problem is... yeah, I'm gonna keep dying there. The problem is, feeding off that nostalgia can only get you so far, so... having things like this, where fans come together to create a work of art, really. It really is a work of art. They come together and create something new. They give it fresh air. That's something that we need more of. We really do. I like the fact we're revisiting all these old IPs with Spyro, Crash, just to name the first two. I mean, there's thousands that have been touched in the past few, like the past decade, that we're going back to. Final Fantasy, etc., etc. But we need something like this too, where people come together for, not for profit, not for anything other than creating something new of something they love. And I get it that it is someone else's idea, somebody else's IP, and that does cause some issues. But I would have loved to see it just let them go to fruition. Let them finish it out, because there was no way that this was going to compete with Reignite Trilogy. There was no way. This is straight for nostalgia reasons. This is for the people who played the original, they love the originals, and they want to play something that's very similar to that feel. This is for them. The Reignite Trilogy is also for them, but it's also to get new people into the IP. And to cash in on that nostalgic feel, but there's nothing new. There's no new story to it. There's really no new gameplay, because that would change the way the game was. It really is just updated graphics, better support, and trophies and stuff. But for people to come together and create this stuff, we need more of this. And I know I kind of went off on like a 2-minute tangent there, but it's just how I feel on that. It really is. But that's going to end it for this live stream, because I don't have any more Spyro demos to play. They're corrupted. I can't play them. And I can't re-download them because there's no spot to re-download them. So if anybody has those, feel free to send it to the email I have on my YouTube channel. Or just send me a direct message with a download file. But I don't have any other games I can play at this moment. So that's going to be it for this live stream. I'll catch you in the next one. Be sure to follow me over on Twitch for more live streams, as Destiny and all that will be home over on Twitch, whereas indie games, Spyro, stuff like that will be home here on this channel. I do believe I am going to play here on this channel anyway in the next day or two. Let's see. Katwaka Suju? I can't pronounce that to save my life, but someone recommended it to me, so I am going to check that out here in the next day or two. That will be home on this channel. But other than that, yeah, follow me on Twitch. Be sure to let me know down below or right now during the stream what you think of Spyro, where you think it's going, and if you have hopes for Reignite Trilogy or not. But I'm going to stop rambling because I'm very good at that. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Or the next highlight, who knows.